Okay, let's run down Hard Sun by Eddie Vedder. There's probably about 140 beats per minute. I think it's we know it's 4 beats per measure. If you want to play it like the record, you got to tune up to F, but drop your low E string to E flat, which is that equivalent of like a drop D tuning. Or you can tune normally and use a capo like I am here. Let me move my camera. Okay, again, you need to tune your low E string to E flat, even with the capo on. Now, after watching numerous videos of him live, he's not using a capo, but I'm doing it so that I don't have to retune my guitar. When you see him play a G chord, he plays it with one finger on covering at least 3 strings that I could figure. The low E, the A, and the D, and you pluck 3 strings. Alright, now when I call out a chord, it's a chord shape. It's not actually a D chord, not actually a G chord, not actually a C chord, C9, whatever. It's just a shape. Okay, so you start off with your D chord, except you're going to raise your index finger because it starts off with I'm plucking the D string, the G string, and the B string. I'll show you the strumming pattern after, but for now, here you go. You're going to have a partial D chord. Here's your full D chord, here's your partial. And you're going to start with a D sus4. Okay, the second part of the riff has your hand in the exact same position, and it's still based on the D, and you're going to go like this. So it's kind of a flick. One more time. Okay, now when you put the two of them together, I'll do it slow. A little more up to speed. You may choose it to do differently than me, but I'll try to do it 2 different ways. So let's say we do it with an upstroke to start. Okay, so that would be second half of the riff goes like this. So I'm plucking 3 strings to start and then flicking my forefinger and then adding the pinky on the 4th fret of the D string, open G, point the finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then the high D, which is your ring finger on the, well, it's the 4th fret, yeah, and then the open D string. So again, it goes a flick of the pointer finger. I'm plucking all 3 strings. Then your pinky on the 4th fret of the D string. open G string, forefinger on the 3rd fret of the G string, and then pluck the where your ring finger is, the 4th fret of the B string, and then an open D. So the whole thing all together is like this. Now you could start it off with an upstroke. Downstroke. Upstroke. Downstroke. Okay, that's it. That's the D figure. Verse is basically D, the two measures, C9. Now I'm not plucking the low E string on these. Now the G, D. Alright, so your chorus again is D, A minor, special G, to D. Alright, again, the verse is C9, special G, D. Chorus. Okay, the solo is based just D for 4 measures. You could argue that it's D7, but I think it's just D, and the lead guitar player is playing what sounds like the 7th of the chord.